try to get straight. Okay. Alright, greetings, diners. And we're still not quite straight. Alright. Okay, this series of videos from the hospital is a kind of a just for diners thing. And I'm not sure if I'm recording or not. I wish there was a record on light on the front of this camera, but there isn't. Next time maybe I'll bring my other camera. Okay, so this is a very informal set of videos. Today I made a lot of improvements. I got out of bed for the first time in about 3 or 4 days, and I also see a lot of improvement in my legs in terms of the infection. The swelling is down quite a bit. They're playing around with the various chemical concoctions that they're giving me in terms of electrolytes and antibiotics and so forth. So there's a lot going on here, but it's all to the good so far. The bad news, we got the bad news yesterday about, or was it early this morning? I can't remember. About the liver issues. They appear not to be life-threatening at the moment, as long as I quit drinking, which I intend to do. I was down to very little in the way of booze lately anyway, but I still obviously need to quit. So that'll happen. And a big one for me, I took my first shit in about 4 days. And what do you call it? But their stool softeners aren't working. The constipation is still with me. And I hope to see that repaired before I leave this place. I still expect at least 2 more days of time here, and I've got a lot of improvements done besides my own personal improvements. I've improved the environment that I have. I brought my Lit keyboard here, so now I have a double keyboard arrangement. My Lit keyboard is more at a good level for typing, plus it's lit. So if it's dark or dim out, I don't have to turn the overhead light on. I don't like to turn the overhead light on unless I absolutely have to, because I can't reach the bright overhead light. There's no control for it at the bed. I have control over 2 lights that are behind me, and that's plenty of light for any situation, except for keyboarding. It's not so good. So the Lit keyboard really helps in this regard. All right, I think I'll wrap it up. So just to say, I do feel a whole lot better. This my blood chemistry was simply completely out of whack. Totally messed up. And that's a result mostly of my bad nutrition over the last months. And once it's back in whack, a lot of are back from out of whack. A lot of those symptoms that I was having, like the pasty mouth and whatnot, the pasty mouth is pretty much gone. Not completely, but almost. And the appetite has come back to a very good extent. I'm able to eat a meal without, throwing up. And the food is starting to appeal to me again, which is a very important part of eating. Food has to appeal to you. So I am hopeful that once I get out of here, I'll be able to see shit. It's the fan day. The big important one, though, is getting the leg operation after the infection is cured. I don't know how far out they'll have to schedule that, and or whether they'll even maybe keep me here after the infection is gone and go straight into the operation. That might be a possibility also. I'd like a break in between, and I expect a break in between. I'm pouring myself a Coke right now. That's why I'm not looking at the camera. We'll see. We'll find out more probably. I don't expect any major changes as far as being released before Tuesday, after the holiday weekend. I expect to be imprisoned here through that time. But I can't do too much outside anyway, so. And what I will be busying myself with while I am imprisoned here is further walking around and whatnot. I was supposed to see a physical therapist today, but I think I got on the list of people very late and they never got to me. But I expect to see one tomorrow. And even if I don't see one, I'm going to start doing shit on my own. In terms of getting to my scooter and moving it around and stuff like that. And I have one of those four-wheel walkers, or two wheels and two no wheels walker things. And I'm going to experiment with that. I've never used one of those. And I'll try to get some videos as I do those things. So I experiment with those. All right. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this series, but it's for diners only, and so you can only see it here inside the diner. All right. Save as many as you can, folks. Later.